Hello, boys and girls. I am Miss Becky. Each week, I'll be here to share encouraging and uplifting stories with you, just the way Miss Kathy would have wanted us to. Sammy the Rescuer. Ow! That dog doesn't sound very happy, Sammy said to no one. Since he was walking down his street alone, there was no one to say it to. I wonder what's wrong with it. Angel 44 contacted headquarters. Sammy heard the dog tell Angel 101 to get ready. Before he took many more steps, Sammy heard another sound. Ha ha! Look at it run! Hey! Sammy stopped, dead still. Someone's making that dog howl. Almost without thinking, he turned and ran down an alley toward the sounds. Angel 101 was busy. He flicked a wing out to protect the dog from a flying rock. As Sammy raced around a corner, he saw the small copper-colored dog backed against a wooden fence. Two boys stood across the alleyway with rocks in their hands. "Look, Scott," one of them said. "The dog's just going to lie there." Sammy ran straight to the dog and stood in front of it. "Leave it alone," he shouted at the boys. "What are you trying to do? Kill the poor thing?" "We were just trying to make it run," the boy named Scott answered. "We weren't trying to hurt it." Sammy knelt down beside the dog. "Well, you were scaring it to death." He turned and patted the dog's head. "It's okay, girl," he said quietly. Angel 44 smiled proudly. "You can trust this boy," he said to the dog. "This boy will be your friend." The dog jumped up and licked Sammy's face. "Hey, watch that tongue," Sammy said with a laugh. "Whose dog are you, anyway?" "Oh, it's been hanging around here for days," Scott said. "We were just trying to get her to leave, that's all." Angel 44 whispered to Sammy, "Take her home tonight. Tomorrow you can look for her owner." Sammy patted the dog's side. "Look how skinny she is. She probably hasn't eaten for days." He stood up. "I'm taking her home." "Why?" Scott asked. "She's just a mangy old dog." "She's not mangy," Sammy answered. "She's hungry and scared and lost. Tomorrow I'll try to find her owners." He walked a few steps and called the dog. "Come on, girl. Let's go find some supper." Angel 101 joined Angel 44 as Sammy walked toward home. "You were right about Sammy," Angel 101 said. "He does care about animals." Angel 44 nodded. "Now we just have to find this one's owners." "Leave that to me," Angel 101 said with a grin. "I found that lost lamb for King David, didn't I?" "Grandmother," Sammy called when he opened the door. "I found a dog." Sammy's grandmother came to see. "Another lost animal? Sammy, I don't know what to do with you." "There's dog food in the pantry." Before long, Sammy and the dog were settled in a nice old blanket on the back porch. "Now you'll be safe for tonight," Sammy told the dog. He was rewarded with a lick. "That means thank you," Angel 44 said with a smile. Sammy patted the dog's head. "If you belonged to me, I'd call you Penny, because you're the color of a penny." Sometime in the night, Sammy woke up. "What's that awful noise?" he mumbled to himself. "Oh!" It was the dog. "Sammy," Grandmother called from down the hall, "go see what's wrong with that dog." Sammy groaned and stumbled to the back door. "Penny, stop howling." Penny jumped up and down, her tongue wagging almost as fast as her tail. "All right, I'll get you some more food." "Sorry," Angel 101 said. "I kept her quiet as long as I could, and I found her owners. Now we just have to get them over there." Angel 44 nodded. "I have an idea for Sammy." As Sammy filled up Penny's bowl, Angel 44 whispered, "If you put signs up around the neighborhood, Penny's owners might see them." Sammy sat down on a chair and yawned. Outside, the sun was just starting to come up. Sammy's cat, Whispers, came to the door, then hissed and backed away. "I wish I could keep you, Penny," Sammy said, "but Whispers wouldn't like it. Besides, I'm sure your owners are looking for you. Maybe if I make some signs and put them around the neighborhood, they'll see them." Sammy was tacking a sign on a utility pole later that afternoon when Scott walked up. So you still got that dog, huh? I'm trying to find her owners, Sammy said as he leaned against the sign, trying to hold it in place. I really wasn't trying to hurt her, Scott said. I hope you find her home. If you mean it, Sammy answered, help me put up these signs. To his surprise, Scott did just that. Before long, there were signs on every corner. Thanks, Sammy said as they walked back to his house. Scott started to answer, but a man driving a white pickup interrupted him. Excuse me, he called, but are you the boy who found a lost dog? Yes, Sammy said. What kind of dog are you looking for? She's small and kind of golden colored, the man answered. Like a penny? Sammy asked. The man nodded. Come right this way. As soon as he stepped onto the porch, Sammy knew for sure that the man was Penny's owner. Penny jumped and barked like crazy. She ran away over in the park across town, the man explained. I don't know why I drove through this neighborhood today, but I'm sure glad I did. Angel 101 nudged Angel 44 and smiled. That weekend at the Shoebox, Mrs. Shoe talked about Balaam. Isn't it sad that Balaam talked to God but wouldn't even listen to a donkey? Because he was willing to go against God for more money, people lost all respect for his name. They knew he couldn't be trusted at all. Angel 101 laughed. Do you remember the look on Balaam's face? He asked Angel 44. That donkey was one of my favorite animals ever. The next day, Sammy was out in his yard when two girls ran up. Are you Sammy? One asked. He nodded. The girl held out a kitten wrapped up in a blanket. We found him behind the grocery store. Scott told us that you like animals and that you would know what to do. As Sammy reached for the kitten, he thought of Balaam. If everyone knows my name like that, I'm going to have animals all over the place. Angel 44 wore a proud smile. Sammy, someday in heaven, all the animals are going to know your name too. The story you have heard today is from the Shoebox Kids Bible Stories, written by Jerry D. Thomas and used with permission from the Pacific Press Publishing Association. If you're interested in any other books published by the Seventh-day Adventist Church, please visit AdventistBookCenter.com or call 1-800-765-6955.
This podcast is a production of the Carolina Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church.